YouTube, what's good? Welcome back to the Rolodex. Hey man, look, shout out to my 2 subscribers too. Hey, y'all mean the world to me though. Shout out to y'all. But back for a minute though. I want to start this off by talking about the goddamn Astrobot. Oh man, I saw this shit coming. I saw this coming, bro. Charging us $70 for Astrobot and making it one of they like staple games, I guess they're trying to make it like. That's Sony like. That's very Sony like though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sony like. Like the motherfucker deserve to go to goddamn PS Plus day one. That's what kind of level we talking about. It came as a demo. It came as a demo for the P5. Like I didn't even ask for this piece of shit. So why is it on my system? But I played with it like 20 minutes and I turned that shit. I had to uninstall that shit for real. And you gonna come out here and charge niggas $75 though? That shit ain't gonna sell, Mo. That shit is not gonna sell. And matter of fact, while we talking for real, that shit gonna turn into wait, I don't know if it's online or not. I think it's just a story mode game. Not sure about that. But that joint gonna tank. That joint gonna tank, bro. Like ain't nobody looking for that type of shit, bro. I'm telling you right now, ain't nobody looking for that. Let's talk about the HELLDIVERS though. What they say HELLDIVERS drop 90% of their player base. What I say before in one of my old videos though. Sony can't make a good multiplayer game to save their life. HELLDIVERS 2 dropping below 90. I'm pretty sure it's more than that for real. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more than that though. That game trash, bro. I bought the game and I played with it for like a month. It's not good. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what else. The sad part is though. That what's that game coming out? That 5 hero shooter game. What the fuck is that game? The Twerking Burger game. Oh man, I can't believe I'm missing it though. I'm missing it. Anyway, the five person hero shooter they got, the colorful game, that drink gonna fall. That drink gonna fall like HELLDIVERS. Watch, bro. I'm telling you, that game stink. That game look like. I mean, some stuff look alright. I ain't gonna lie, but come on, bro. That game is gonna tank. It's gonna tank like HELLDIVERS. I gotta remember. I gotta get the name of that game though, bro. Cause that shit right there too. Fuck it. You know what I'm talking about though. That game gonna tank, bro. I'm telling you right now. It seemed like Sony. I mean, maybe Xbox too, but it just seemed like Sony is like trying to get to our, like they marketing is trying to get to our kids now. I mean, with the little Lego Horizon game, like you trying to target my daughters and sons and shit. Like, don't make me feel bad for gaming in my 30s. Like, still come out with some stuff for grown men. Like, this shit right here, it's a bunch of kiddie shit, and I'm not even feeling it for real. I look at Sony as the mature console. If you want to sell some goddamn Lego Horizon or some goddamn Astrobot, take that shit to the Xbox. I don't consider Sony to be having a bunch of kiddie games in their repertoire for real. That's just me. That's just me. Wow. Crazy, right? And I think though, the older we get, the more shitty these games are gonna start coming out. More and more. It's gonna be a lot more bullshit, stupid ass games we're not even gonna look at. I just feel bad about motherfuckers. Like, for anybody that spent 75 for that Astrobot, young, good luck, Mo. Good luck, man. Sony games be boring. Name me one fucking Sony online game that we actually still want to play to this day. You can't. Everything third party. Helldivers, that's gonna tank. I gotta get the name of that game, bro. That shit is still irking me for real. But anyway, that game is gonna tank. That little cartoony game they got, the twerking burger jump, that's gonna tank. I'm a guarantee it's gonna tank. But yeah, let's talk about the goddamn. Oh yeah, let's talk about Sony again playing the goddamn P3 games. Now I don't know. I do remember this. I need anybody that's watching this, all four of y'all that's watching this, I need y'all to say something in the comments if you remember this or not. Now, I remember when UFC 5 came out. When UFC 5 came out, right? I went into GameStop to purchase that motherfucker straight cash, digital. I mean, not the digital, the CD version of that jump, right? Which was dumb because it dropped to 40 after I bought it. But anyway, I went into GameStop. Whenever UFC came out, that's when I saw this shit. I went to GameStop and I seen a motherfucker had like a little mini section. Had to be about 25, 30 games. He had a little mini section at the bottom of the P4 used game section of P3 games. So I'm like, I looked at him like, when did GameStop start putting P3 games on their fucking shelf? So I asked dude at the front. It was dude and the girl. I asked them both. I was like, what's going on with the P3 games? I'm like, what y'all doing? She told me something. Oh, we just trying something new out. We trying to bring retro back. Just something we trying out. I'm thinking to myself like, and this was like 3 GameStops that I used to go to. Around the same time, they started putting P3 games back on the shelf. They trying out some shit. So I'm like, trying something out retro. Who the fuck gonna come in here? So I just brushed it off and kept looking around or whatever. But I say that to say this. Them P3 games being in the store like that are definitely from this type of update for real. Gotta be. They knew they was gonna make the joint backwards compatible. But I'm thinking to myself like, why lie like that though? I don't know. It's crazy, but I think this PS3 patent that they got coming out, this little update patch, got something to do with the GameStop putting the fucking P3 games on the shelf months ago for real. So yeah, I mean maybe you go in there and look around, you might see a P3 game you want to buy, but come on, bro, who's really looking for that shit when they know Sony always remakes remasters? They always do that. I just told you, I went off because I had bought the Nathan Drake collection with 1, 2, and 3 on the jump, right? And then like 2 days later, they talking about they remaking the first one. Like, bruh, can y'all just let classics be classics though? Any way to get your money. And think about it though, we as Sony fans, I'm gonna just say we because I play that shit, but you gotta think about it though. When it comes to like new content, lately, it ain't been none. Sony just remastering remasters. And it's like, how many times, and I ain't gonna lie, I remember I said I wasn't gonna spend $50 on that game, that Last of Us 2, because I already played it. Or did I? Anyway. And I went on sport full price for that junk. And then thinking to myself, after I beat it, I'm like, wow, they really not gonna put the fucking online on this junk. They're not gonna like patch it. I was hoping for that too. Like somebody just wake up on a Tuesday and just patch like, oh yeah, we're gonna put factions on that junk. I don't think factions coming to that junk. And quite frankly, think about it. They don't make online games. So when they make an online game, you should already know it's not gonna do that well. But when they come out with a blockbuster banger of a story mode, cinematics, that's they bread and butter for real. That's they bread and butter. So like the Wolverine, I'm telling you right now, I'm fucking with that Wolverine, John. I seen like some little leak joints. It looked like it's gonna be a banger for real. But I'm just saying, man, like that GameStop shit was very suspect. You just trying something retro. If that's the case, you trying something retro, put the motherfucking 360 games back on the show. Put the Xbox, you know what I'm saying? Go real retro if you want to do it. Don't just do it with the fucking P3 jumps. That's all for the fucking reason. When that patch come through, they gonna start seeing some sales. $3 here, $4 here for this game. This is what it is. But I do want to talk about this just happened the other day too. I do want to make it known though. The other day, I think it was yesterday, the Xbox servers going down. That right there, I'm telling you, it was down for like 6 hours for real. Like maybe like 6, 7 hours for real, for real. And that was all I can say is from that whole debacle. I felt bad for the people who only had an Xbox, who rely on Xbox every time they wake up in the morning to get on the game. Like, that was just a useless piece of, you know what I'm saying, hardware at that point. I kept on trying to log on, I couldn't log on. And then I checked something, and then it said, oh, the system was down. So I'm like, oh, damn. But I couldn't even log on. I couldn't even click in my profile. I couldn't use YouTube. I couldn't use no movie apps. I couldn't do shit for a while. And I just turned my P5 on for real and just started playing it that way. People try to say it was almost a thing like the P5 had back in 2011. No, the P5 system shutdown was for like months. That would have been bad for real. But anyway, yeah, I just want to get that out the way because for the Xbox servers to go down that long like that and you can't even log in your profile, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. What you think about that though? But yeah, the Xbox servers was down and it just fucked me up though because I was trying to game and shit. I do want to talk about one more thing about Xbox though. They said, what was the news that came out about? Okay, well, everybody know about Xbox mixing with Steam and Nvidia and all that other shit, right? But it was something that I just seen about Steam adding like record your gameplay or some shit like that. Stream your game, snip, clip, dip. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that on your gameplay. And I'm thinking to myself, Steam bringing that feature out. I seen it like the little demo of it. Look alright though. But if Steam bringing that out, and if Steam gonna be able to be on the Xbox, then Xbox gonna have their own version of a share screen. Cause that's what I used to always say that, like, you know, I go back and forth with my consoles every day, and I'm just like, bruh, if Xbox had some type of share screen feature, it'd be competing with the PlayStation for real. Cause that's one of the things that I like. That stand out as one of the features on the P5 for real. The share screen, share play, all that other shit. So if Xbox come out with their shit, regardless of how they getting it, third party, mixing with another company in order to get that, so what? It might end up being better for real. But if Xbox can get that, they got a share screen feature. They make better online games. They can make room for story mode games. Like I said, if they can make more games look like Hellblade, but not as boring, they gonna be up there. For sure. They gonna be up there. But yeah, I was just thinking about that, like, that's gonna be good for Xbox. Bringing Steam, and then Steam about to add this new update for your gameplay and shit. That's gonna be up there. But one more thing though before I get out of here, let's talk about Sony. They tell me something, it's a rumor, right? Oh, Sony getting rid of physical discs. First of all, if they didn't come out and say that, don't be posting shit for clickbait. Like, that's one thing that gets me about people that do YouTube, bro. They do anything for clout. Even that means lying on your goddamn description, making niggas click on your fucking video. Don't do that, bro. Xbox did the same thing, didn't they? Didn't everybody say, "Oh, they getting rid of physical media because they cut so much of the physical copy people that do, that do the physical media?" And then Xbox had to come out later and say, "No, we still gonna make physical copies." Maybe Sony doing the same thing. They just trimming the fat for real. Maybe all they need is 10, 20 people to make physical versions. Y'all sitting up here panicking, talking about Sony. Let me tell you something. I told you already. If anybody go fully digital, it's gonna be Xbox first. I don't see Sony going fully digital first, bro. I don't. I really don't. So get your panties in a bunch. You know what I'm saying? And stop trying to motherfucking. You know what you doing. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all. It's been a while. But yeah. You know what they say. So a good one.